Well, hello there, everyone, and how are you guys? I hope doing fabulous. Yes. Well, before we get into this entertaining video, I would just like to remind you guys to like, comment, and subscribe if you have not subscribed already. And what would you like to say with that, Lady Crone?
Baby Crone said it all.
Yes.
Subscribe, like us, and please leave a comment.
Yes. Sunflowers. Well, hello there, sunflowers, and how are you guys today? Well, I'm here to do a little K-pop news cap. It's apparently award season. What else is going on? Apparently it's that time of year where groups are debuting, survival shows are happening, groups are disbanding. It's kind of crazy. It's kind of wild, but we've got to talk about it. First off, we're always going to start off with my favorite K-pop releases and also recent releases. This also has to deal with what pops up on my timeline. I would have put TTYL by like Loom Symbol. I think that's what they're called. However, apparently that came out like a whole month ago and they're still promoting it on TikTok. This is what I'm enjoying about like 5th gen K-pop is that even after like promotion season's over, like they promote for like about a good 4 weeks, about like a month, and then they stop promoting. 4th and 3rd gen, that was like it. You had to like go into like basically other K-pop groups to keep you entertained while your favorite group is on hiatus for the time being, rehearsing and practicing. But now we just keep getting that good content. I am well fed. I am glad to be back into the K-pop fandom. However, we have Bad Villain. I have to say, with their second release, I stand Bad Villain. Zoom was good. Yeah, they definitely got me with their choreo, especially this little interesting little choreo they did. It was cool. Yeah, Bad Villain is bad villaining it, I guess. I wonder, I might have somebody's comment that made a comment about Bad Villain, or it could have been about Kiss of Life. But either or, those two groups seem very promising in the dance category. I can't say for some of the other groups that are out there at the current moment, Baby Monster, but Ion is getting a little bit better. Maybe you know how idols can get. They just do stuff to irk the audience because they can. It even happens in American fandom. I'm not mad at it. Celebrities got to have fun with their jobs too. I get it. It's all part of it. However, a group that's pretty much what I have to say about Bad Villains, Zoom. I like their one rapper. If you listen to if you listen to the song, I'm not sure who this rapper is, but the one that sings Breathe In, Breathe Out, she really gives me So Young like tone when she like raps. That's just my opinion. Also, I am going to be mentioning about So Young and G Idol later, but continuing on some releases. Meow. They have made another release. That is great. I'm not feeling toxic. But Body, that was good. The choreography is interesting, but it's Meow. It's YG. YG always has some interesting choreography, I will say. That's pretty much all I have to say about Meow. They are out there. Apparently, maybe it's just, how YG manages. But apparently some of the audience or some of the fan bases is split down the middle on how to feel about Meow. But I think to have another release after what was it? Meow. Right, how could I forget? I think Body like put the stamp on what Meow was I think they solidified their concept, and if the Black Label can keep this up, they could be it. They could be it. However, one of my favorite boy groups, a tease of all time. I was with them since they debuted. I saw my teeth. Pretty good. I love a tease. No matter what they release, it's gonna be a hit. A tease is a group that never misses. One strong take that I would have to say about a tease is when I think about rappers, because I really do enjoy rap. I think Hongjoon is like the pinnacle of best rappers, male and female, out there in the K-pop industry. And that's saying something because before that, I thought it was Taeyoung from NCT. So, but there is another rapper out there from Monsta X that also has, I would say, rival and competition. Some people might say BTS. I'm not quite sure. If so, I would have to maybe say Rap Monster, if any of the rappers could from BTS. But I'm not trying to start a whole battle about rap and who should be the best rapper. Just I've always just wanted to state that opinion when it comes to ATs. Hongjoon does it, okay? And also being the producer, the lyrics is too well-rounded. This is what I expect out of the K-pop industry, is to allow these artists to be artists. This is what they are come for. I mean, some, like I'm going to talk about Time Turner, some are questionable on what they really want out of the K-pop industry, but to talk about making like great debuts and idol shows and survival shows, Aizna made a pre-debut on Mama, which I'm also going to briefly talk about, with their song Aizna. It was pretty good, honestly. It was interesting. Their style was interesting. It was like rap. It was cool. It gave like meow, but also gave like LS Fram kind of. But like also, can I think of like, yeah, that's like the mishmash. Maybe some Itzy if we want to put it in there. Yeah, so that's like the combination of the style I got from Aizna with Aizna. You know how I felt with Meow, and Cat's Eye with Debut. We just fifth gen. Who's ever marketing you guys are really gonna have to do a bit better with your naming. However, I get it. They're a survival group that had made a debut. Now, I actually have never watched a survival show competition before, besides Cat's Eye. But that was more on the American industry, but I'm sure it's the same or even more grueling with the K-pop industry. But honestly, in my opinion, all the girls look talented. Look talented. They was giving visuals across the board, honestly. So that's also nice. We'll see how their longevity lasts. They came from Island 2, which I forgot was it IOI that came from Island? Quote, I could be quoting it wrong, but I'm glad to see Island has made a return and is still debuting trainees. Go Mnet on that one. Speaking of debuting K-pop groups, we have I'm not sure what they're going to be called, but they're a group that has been that has debuted from a TikTok survival show. Speaking of fifth gen, this is very interesting. A survival show off of TikTok where fans, I guess, watch, view live. Same thing you do on TV or on the computer, live streaming, but on TikTok. And I assume these candidates that they picked were off of TikTok and also there must be a bunch of houses, because I only know of the Hive House here in America, but apparently there are other houses out there in the country, in the world. And one particular one is like Loud house, and that's what one of these contestants, Kelly Kim, came from. And she's getting some like really strong controversy. Speaking of visuals in debuting people that just look aesthetically pleasing, she just happened to be one of those people, and I know that's how some people felt with Mana from Cat's Eye. You know, they just didn't have, you know, the talent like that, so therefore they had the look that the company was looking for, because you always need a visual in K-pop. So because of that, they will just, you know, pick you, like they say, pretty privilege, and get a position in the group. I mean, I don't know what to say. I've seen a whole lot of videos of Kelly Kim. I haven't seen much of the other contestants, but I definitely feel what people understand. I definitely can see what people feel about Kelly Kim when she's performing. She just, yeah, it's just what happens when you get that TikTok culture. She like is the like embodiment of like what you get when you take somebody from TikTok, like purely like, if you want to think stereotypical Gen Alpha, she is that. And for that, that is a perfect image for a group. So I'm not mad at it. I understand it. It's the way of the game. We'll see how she performs. She really doesn't seem to like dancing that much. So I don't know. That one's a bit questionable, but I know we'll learn. We'll learn. So last that I have to talk about is that before I talk about Mama, is that there are some K-pop idols groups that are disbanding with a huge question mark. We have New Jeans. They made their speech. Was it at Mama? I'm not quite sure. It could have been at an award show where they were just like, we're not sure how long we're going to be New Jeans. Tear. Broken heart emoji. I'm honestly sad to see New Jeans, and even idols were crying. It's just sad to see. Another group that I'm questioning if they're disbanding is G-Idol. So Young has now left and is going to be making her own record label, kind of like what Ginny and Lisa did. I love that. But like, what does that mean for G-Idol? Because now you guys were up to 6 and you're down to 4 now. Like, what is this new 4-group G-Idol going to do? Like, are they going to re-sign their contracts too? That's just my question mark. And then lastly, Mama. Let's talk about Mama. Some interesting, this is just some things that I wanted to talk about, since I was getting on hype earlier about, really, is TXT popping like that? They won an award at Mama for Best Global Artist. So Hybe, I apologize. I will take responsibility on that one. Also, even though I gripe on YG, Treasure is popping apparently. They got an award for favorite male group. Okay, YG, I see you. Okay. I wasn't expecting that. And of course, Meow got an award. Are we surprised? Rising Artist. I'm not surprised there. So that's 2 wins for YG. So YG shut me up and Hybe shut me up. But I still have my reservations against both of those companies. But I will also acknowledge the awards that their idols and company and groups will get. So with that, that's all I have to say about the K-pop industry. Jisoo's rocking some curly hair. I know I gripe on Jisoo and say what she's doing. So I wanted to put Jisoo in there to say, I see all the girls in Blackpink. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this K-pop news recap. What's going on? Groups, what's contracts, award season. It's just the end of the year. So with that being said, I hope to see you guys in my next readings that I'm going to be doing. And with that, I will please give this video a like Please subscribe if you have not. And if you want to see these videos, please subscribe and leave a comment down below. I will get to your comments. And even if you leave a suggestion, I will get to that suggestion. And with that being said, I will see you guys in these next videos. Sunflower.